Good morning. Welcome to NARO at this campus, the National Crops Resources Research Institute.
The three-day event on seed learning has been quite impactful. We've been trying to look at the possibility of looking at some of the thematic areas that exist within the seed systems and how we can be able to strengthen them. The whole idea is to be able to bridge the gap between supply of the seed and then the seed demand.
This is a very important time for the seed system fraternity. Seed is first the most critical input that is needed by any farmer to increase productivity. Without good seed, your productivity will definitely go down.
We have had a learning event organized by the Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA. In this program, it was basically to share experiences with the different seed sector stakeholders, especially the seed companies that are producing and supplying certified seed, but also the national agricultural research organizations of the participating countries in this program. It has been a very vital engagement in the 3 days where we are sharing different country experiences, especially with respect to sustaining the production and supply of early generation seed.
We learned quite a lot of things. We were taught on how to do our seed planning. We're given a seed planning tools on how to forecast our demand, on how to do marketing, as well as on how to engage our will-be clients. In addition to what we've learned, we also visited NARO, as well as NARO Holding, where we are currently here. We are seeing the great things that they are doing. We are learning from what they are doing, and we are going to implement them at home, and we'll also go and teach others who are not here.
The main reason for visiting this facility here today is to be able to look at the success models that actually happens here. If you look at the kind of investments that have been done here on scaling up EGS, very successful models that other countries or emerging seed companies can be able to learn from. And of course, not just visiting the lab to look at the tools that get into scaling up, but visiting the fields to see reality on the ground on how business models can be able to be conducted around the EGS.
This learning event is very crucial in the implementation of seed cert recommendations, which is one of the KPIs within CESA and AGRA. It helped to unravel the key gaps that are within the seed systems that were identified through seed cert assessments.
This has been a great opportunity for QBS to be a part of this. I think moving forward, what will be key is now to look at sustainability. How do we now sustain these businesses that have been incubated? And I think QBS is a good story. We were under incubation and now getting to a more commercial and profitable stage. And we will be on hand to also support some of these SMEs to bring them up. So a great platform, and I would encourage AGRA to keep investing and doing this sort of events to support the seed companies.
The key takeaways from this whole program is the need for breeders, national regulatory authorities, and seed companies to interact, to communicate with one another, to discuss some of the pain points between their interactions so that there is smooth movement of seed from the breeding to the commercial aspect to enable farmers to access quality seed.
The key takeaways in this event were the strength of partnership between international organizations and private sector in terms of scaling seed production and also learning how EGS is produced. The other key takeaway is also on networking, whereby different stakeholders come together to learn from each other and also try to apply what they've learned in their respective areas.
We are grateful to AGRA and CESA for bringing together all the actors in the seed value chain across the region for this learning visit. We are interested in seeing that these actors can actually help now scale further the seed commercialization for all the crops that they are doing business in, so that the productivity of these crops can be improved and the incomes of farmers, processors, and consumers across the region can be enhanced through this intervention.
Again, I want to thank AGRA and the partners for facilitating this learning event, and we confirm and pledge that all these lessons that we've learned in the 3-year program, we shall be able to execute them to improve our own businesses.
The call to action is that actually we, all the seed companies who are here, particularly the ones in Uganda, have made a deliberate effort going forward to make sure that they increase the volumes of high quality seed, they increase the distribution and even their marketing skills. And we want to thank the government of Uganda, particularly the Ministry of Agriculture, because they have really supported this effort, and even hosting us here in Uganda. We had a very good government representation from the Commissioner, and we are very glad that this meeting is taking place in Uganda.